Oh, the season's finally here, and I can't wait. We're putting corn in the ground. It should be a good time. So much so, I think we're going to celebrate with a little backyard barbecue. It's going to be a good time. You'll love to see it, bud. This is episode 8 of Canadian Family Farms. What's going on, everyone? Dirty Randy here. Waking up for another day. It's a wet April morning. Oh, boy. Way she goes. All good, though. Let's hop in the truck, and, well, I'm excited for today. Rain's not going to stop me, and I believe it's supposed to clear up. Looks like it just did stop raining, and, well, we're off to a lovely morning there. But today, planting corn. I've been looking forward to it for a little while, and I cannot wait any longer. So I'm excited that rain is gone, and we can pretty much hop right into it. We've had our tractor waiting out there for a couple months because I was just so ambitious. Oh gosh, we hit the pole. We hit the pole right as I started the camera. Oh my god. Alright, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. Back in our normal spot, looking good, feeling good. And we can just go walk right over to our tractor, hop in it. Let's go. Oh yes. Alright, gotta get lined up a wee bit. But I think, yeah, alright. I think we're good to go, my friends. You know, that's when we got it prepared for ourselves for this reason. And we can pretty much get to it. Make a nice, lovely rows. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? If for whatever reason we did need some more horsepower, we could hop in our Massey Ferguson, because it does have the most, our newest one, of course, not the old articulated boy. He does a good job, though. But this thing, pulling it along like a champion, so no worries there. Getting this corn planted, and it should just be a great start to the year, you know. Just keeping going. Why not? Well, once this corn is harvested, too, we're back in the fish game a little bit, as long as we have money, of course, for mineral feed, which, you know, we've been slowly banking that up, trying our best. So I think we'll be fine when the time comes to get that done. Let's see if we can do a decent job today at rolling up this field. Could have gone a little bit wider just to fully maximize it, but you know, I want to make sure we try not to have any missed spots if we can help it. So I think that is actually pretty good. So, you know, let's get to it. No flickering trees today, so it's gonna be a good day. You'll love to see it. Alright, well, I mean, besides these couple little missed spots, I think that went pretty well. I would call that wow. Do I English? Wow. I would call that a success. Yes. Yes. A success. Wonderful. Alright, get that little bit. And you know what? I think I did actually see that top corner, perhaps. We didn't back all the way up as far as we should have. But it was tough to see in the tree line there. I tried my diddly-darn best. But otherwise, we got corn on the ground now. This field looks fantastic. It really does. And I cannot wait for it to just keep on growing. We've got one layer of fertilizer down, at least. And we can always spray the second if needed. Whenever the time comes. Yeah, just this little bit right there. Wonderful. Oh, wait. We need to turn it on. We can't just lower it, Rands. There we go. Back on. There we go. In the ground. And boom. Boom. Bill. Wonderful. Alright, we can get this folded back up now. It's quite the process. Oh my gosh. Ride 'em, cowboy! Alright. Well, that was fun. Oh, yeah, all those little wheels. You gotta chalk up. Cool beans. That is done. Gotta be... Oh, that's heavy. That was heavy. Is there something still on the ground, or we just... It's just heavy. Alright, there we go. We did hit the brakes, thankfully, so we didn't really hit the tower. We're good there. But we gotta get this big boy back in his home. That's the next step. Right, like that. I'll take it. Front wheel lock. You'll love to see it. I don't want to go on to the field, but we gotta keep going with the turn. There we go. All right. I think that's pretty good. And we just got to watch out for this post, but we can pretty much, yeah, we can straighten her out, and we're laughing. We're good. We did it. Despite that being kind of a tricky one, and a big long boy. Look at that. We nailed it. Wonderful. Let's get our, oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, my gosh. Hoses? Thank you. There we go. Wonderful. All right. Hey, that did a mighty fine job. So I think, you know, we should probably grab a little bit of food, considering it's got to be coming up to lunchtime. We've had a pretty good day so far, to be honest with you. And we can see what else is on the agenda, you know. See if there's anything else we can do. All right, parked up, looking good. Feeling good. Let's do it. All right. We're going to get this guy fired up, because I figured it's time to roll. I'm going to see about maybe getting a front weight too. I don't know. Oh gosh. You know what? This kind of has some narrow tires on it. But I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Let's get her hooked up. Come on now. Wonderful. And seems like it's moving it okay. But yeah, we don't have any front weights around, so we might have to go pick one up. And of course we do have just a little bit of money in our pocket now, so that might actually be something that's kind of feasible. We'll see. Let's get this guy unfolded, and well, our nice little patterns are gonna go bye-bye. Alright, let's just start her off. No real rhyme or reason to how we're gonna get it done. I just want to get her done, you know what I mean? So let's do it. Let's get it done one way or another. This might be a fairly big job. In fact, I'm sure it will be, because this is not a massive piece of kit with the roller here, but you know, it does the job just fine. No complaints with it. But you know, would be nice to have a second one to get some stuff done twice as fast, but I think for now we'll be just fine with this one. It might take up a good chunk of the rest of the day, but hey, the important stuff is done. Seeds in the ground, as well as a good layer of fertilizer too, so it's just right injected into the field. And you know, I guess considering that seeder dropped liquid fertilizer with it, with the seed while we were planting it, I guess, you know, it's not that worst that we did do some liquid fertilizer on one of the fields yesterday that was like only just planted, you know, a little bit early. But I guess, you know, if you just inject her right into that soil, you know, it's going to do its thing, right? So there we go. We did lower it down, so it was nice and close to the ground. So hopefully, oh, we got to make sure we get everything here. We missed a little spot. It's going to bother me. I'm going to go back. Do it right now. That way, when we turn around, we don't have to worry about it. Alright. That's fine. We can just keep her lowered. We don't have to pick it up, hopefully. Come on, let's... There we go. Okay. Alright. Well, once we get this last... Oh my god, did I just do it again? Randy, you silly son of a gun. Alright. That's the problem. You get used to these big wide implements, but that's fine. Enough rambling. Let's get her done, you know? Alright, I'm just kind of finishing off the little areas where when we turned around, it wasn't quite squared up to the edge of the previous line just yet. So we're just kind of doing that, and then we'll pretty well be done. So, looking good. I think this should probably be our last one we need to do on this side of the field. We'll do probably 2 more on the other side, and we're laughing. You know, this field is in great condition, and we kind of just need to monitor it, keep an eye on it until it's harvest time, baby. Like I said, possibly one more layer of fertilizer to go down, but that's not a huge deal. We'll pick this roller up while we head off to the other side here. And this tractor actually has done surprisingly well. I mean, it's got more than enough horsepower. There is 300 in here, and yeah, more than enough for this roller, but despite not having a front weight to keep it kind of packed down, or even wheel weights, you know, even going up these hills, it did a fantastic job. So we'll pretty much be good to turn around after we get to the edge of the field and head back, and then we can call it a day with this field for sure. That's fantastic. Love how all of this kind of come together today. Been good, you know, no major hiccups. You know, I feel like we did fairly decent with getting our fields done, and no major mistakes, you know. Couple little things to clean up, but nothing too crazy, you know. I think we did pretty darn good today. I will take that. Even got in our rolling. It's just fantastic. I don't know if we were able to do that on our wheat field, but done that here today. So there we go. Can get this guy folded up now. There we go, and then we can probably squeeze back through here. Not a problem, and put her back in its home. Oh gosh, that weight just pushes you down these hills. Especially when it's, oh boy, all grouped up here. It's not spread out when it's folded. Unfolded, rather. Can we cut that? Just wonderful, like a glove. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'll take it. We could go back a bit further, but I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Not too worried about it at all. We can bring this guy. Well, I don't know where to put him. I suppose you could just pull in here for right now, and we're looking good. Fantastic. There we go. Well, I think it's going to be another little bit until we have more work to do in our own fields, but we got a lot done today, so that is just great. That'll open up more time to get more stuff done for some neighbors, bank some more cash, and hopefully we can start looking at buying a couple more fields here. You know, some of the stuff just down there would be fantastic. Some of those smaller ones that we could possibly combine into just like a bigger grass field or something like that. Who knows? You know, lots of options open up. But I would really love to get some more fields because I'm used to having a lot more to deal with back at home here. I remember there was just so much going on, and I mean, it's certainly still pretty big scale, but it's definitely downsized from what it once was. All right, just creeping out the farm there, and I think we can probably call it a day. We might even be cheeky and refill our diesel here real quick. Alright, there we go. Looking good. We're set off for another day. You can see the sun coming down. It's about 5 o'clock. We still got a couple more hours of sunlight, but we're all done everything we need to for today. And I think, you know, it's time to just wrap her up. I think that's a good point there. Of course, we could always look into helping out some neighbors, but I think that's probably what we're going to have our eyes set on for the next couple months. And you know, this is one of those fields that's like, I think this is the biggest field, you know, in this area. It just, but you know, there was a contract for it the other day. I don't know if it is still available, but you know, that would be possibly an all-day job, pretty close to it. But I think our sprayer would make decent work of it. There is another one I want to go check out just before we get back home here. Don't believe it's that one just yet. Just past here. This guy. That's just... yeah, we don't want to go in his field, but we can bang a Yui right there. I think this is another one, potatoes, I believe, that does need fertilizer. So we could even just accept the contract, you know, tonight and be like, hey, you know what? We're going to bang that out tomorrow, and we'll be there first thing. So that could be on the agenda, because, yeah, I would love to, well, get a lot more money in our pocket so that we can start looking into another field or something like that. And, you know, some of these big fields that we just need some assistance on, you know, that's a great way to make a little bit of extra quiche, you know, until we can really get rolling back in the game and get our corn harvested. We got our wheat coming up in a couple months, and of course that's going to be for chickens, hopefully, but we will need some money to buy some chickens, you know. So all things that are coming up. A little bit of a slow start at the moment, but pretty soon we'll be able to focus our sights pretty much completely on our farm, and that'll be nice. But we don't mind helping out neighbors, friends, whenever we can, especially if it has a little bit of a financial benefit to us as well. Why do we always forget the lights? Alright, well, I'm going to go out back. We're having a little bit of a barbecue this evening, so I'm going to get to it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and, well, we'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye-bye.